back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be trading away Kemba Walker in a Hornets rebuild. So it is the Kemba Walker Hornets rebuild. So, you know, Kemba Walker was popped up in the trade rumors last year, but Michael Jordan said he wouldn't trade Kemba Walker unless if he got an all-star in return. Unfortunately, we're not going to get an all-star in return. Yes, I would love to have Kemba Walker on the team going forward, but we're going to trade him today just for the scenario of it might happening. But the problem with the Hornets, once we trade Kemba Walker away, we are in deep cap space trouble because, I mean, Dwight Howard can walk. I could potentially trade him this offseason as well because he's on a one-year deal. Maybe a team would take him on for 1 year. We wouldn't get much for him, though, that's for sure. And then Cody Zeller is on a long-term contract. And one contract the Hornets are not going to be able to get rid of is Nicholas Batum. They're just not going to get rid of that contract unless if they're really going to throw like a young player like Malik Monk or some other young player in the trade, because that contract isn't going anywhere. So we're basically going to have Nicholas Batum for the rest of the video as well. But luckily, might be able to get rid of Marvin Williams. It's borderline to get rid of Cody Zeller. You really have to not have a nice trade. And then Jeremy Lamb actually had a pretty nice season with the Hornets this last year, so might need to bring him back. And then Frank Kaminsky, but of course we don't have to deal with that yet. We have Kemba Walker on 1 year left. Julian Stone, I don't know who that is. Michael Carter Williams. But let's go ahead and look at the staff signing. Now, I'm not even sure if the Hornets have hired someone yet, and that's just something I should probably look into because I believe they have. So let me look this up real quick, and because I just have no idea who they've hired. But if they haven't, I know they've hired Steve Clifford. Let's see who they got. Hornets coach James Barengo will take the reins. The Charlotte Hornets finalizing a deal to hire San Antonio Spurs assistant coach James. Okay, I'm not even sure who that is, but if I can find him on here, I will go ahead and hire him. James Barengo. Where is that man? All right. Barengo. Where is Jay Barang? I don't even know if I'm saying his name right whatsoever. Barang. I don't see him, but I'll keep scrolling. I'm not seeing him yet. Is that Dirk Nowitzki? Yes, it is. We could hire him as our head coach. Ethan Schroeder, JB Bickerstaff is right there. Barango. I'm still not seeing him, man. Still not seeing this guy. It could be because I don't know. I really don't know why. These are assistant GMs. Maybe I need to look under assistant coach. That would probably help me out. I'm not sure. That could be a possibility. I'm already kind of spending 5 minutes trying to figure out head coach. All right, assistant coach. Not seeing him. I did find, okay, Tony Peterson's there. Barango. I'm spending way too much time on this. I should probably just cut and find him if I can. If I can't, then I can't. I don't know. Finnegan? Dylan Finnegan. That's a nice name, but not seeing Barango, or however you pronounce it. If I'm tripping and I just can't find him, well, I can't find him. So, I mean, I'm just going to hire someone. So, head coach, let's see, Joe Prunty, the Bucks interim head coach. Steve Clifford, hire him back. Mike D'Antoni, David Fizdale, Jason Kidd. You know, I really want to bring that one guy in, but I just don't know where he is. So I'm going to go ahead and just hire this guy. As much as I want to bring that other guy in, I just can't. So head coach, he finally accepts. All right, so I spent way too much time on that, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the NBA draft. I'm not going to trade. Let's go ahead and renounce all this. I'm not bringing any of these guys back, but I'm not going to be trading Kemba Walker before the draft. I'm actually going to trade him after the draft. So let's go ahead and draft best available. Let's see what we got, the 11th pick. All right, let's draft best available. Definitely gonna need a point guard after we trade Kemba Walker. Let's see what we get in this draft. So I definitely just drafted Wendell Carter Jr. to take over that power forward role, and he's gonna be our stretch 4 out there. So hopefully that goes well. And now we're in moratorium day. So Wendell Carter Jr., where is that man at? All right, so he's got a D in 3-pointers, so that doesn't really help us, but oh well. I'm pretty sure he's a better 3-point shooter in real life, but I could be wrong. Dwayne Bacon was supposed to be really good last year, but I didn't really hear much about him. And then the Hornets decided not to play Malik Monk until the end of the season, which was kind of dumb on their part. But definitely this team is okay. Batum is going to be the starting small forward. Marvin Williams is probably going to hit the bench for Jaren Jackson. Or not Jaren Jackson. Is it Jaren? No, Wendell Carter Jr. And then, who else we got? Cody Zeller probably might. Frank Kaminsky. Oh, I forgot about Frank Kaminsky as well. All right, so we definitely have some decisions to make, but I'm probably going to be making the trade for Kemba Walker right here to see what we can get for him. Remember, he's on a 1-year deal, so I'm not going to get a ton for him. No one's going to take Kemba Walker for like a lot of young players and a first-round pick. It's just not going to happen since he's on a 1-year deal. So I'm probably not going to get much for this guy, but let's see what we get for him. All right, so realistically, I'm debating between this Frank Ntilikina trade and this Andrew Wiggins trade, which I think is also intriguing. Basically, the Hornets, or not the Hornets, the Timberwolves be getting rid of Andrew Wiggins' large contract. And, you know, the Hornets get rid of Kemba Walker for a nice young player who, I guess there's not a lot of interest in Andrew Wiggins. And we also get rid of Marvin Williams' contract. I like this Wiggins deal, but then again, I like this Frank Ntilikina deal for realism. But you know what I'm going to do? I think I will take on this Andrew Wiggins contract. I think I'm going to take it on, and we're going to trade for Andrew Wiggins. The Timberwolves get the point guard they really need. Now, can I make this deal a little bit more sweet? Let me see if I can. What if Jeff Teague, he has a player option, doesn't he? 19 for 19 million a year. Maybe I actually don't want to do that, so I'll just leave Jeff Teague there. They can come off the bench, or they can trade him, or whatever they want to do. So they can trade Jeff Teague, have Jeff Teague come off the bench or something. I mean, would the Timberwolves really do this? They can get Kemba Walker as a starting point guard next to... Yeah, I think it would work. So maybe Kemba Walker play the shooting guard, Jeff Teague, Kemba Walker play the backcourt or something like that. Then Jimmy Butler can move to the 3. Marvin Williams can stretch the floor, and then Karl-Anthony Towns still down there. So let's make this trade go through. We get Tyus Jones and Andrew Wiggins. I'll go ahead and take on that deal. So Andrew Wiggins, welcome to the team. Now we have a nice small forward kind of to build around in a way. Not really build around because we also have Nicholas Batum, which kind of sucks. But we got Andrew Wiggins for the next 5 years, so that is a large project in itself. Malik Monk is still here, of course. Wendell Carter Jr. So got a lot of decisions to make. We also have Dwight Howard we could trade, but for right now, we just have no money to use whatsoever. I think Cody Zeller might be the starting center going into this season. We're still going to decide between Frank Kaminsky and Wendell Carter Jr. at the starting power forward position. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet. Willie Hernangomez is here as well. So we definitely have a battle in and itself. But Dwight Howard, I think, is the next player that we could get rid of. I don't think we just need him on the roster anymore. He did seem like he came over and played pretty well next to Kemba Walker, but just don't really need him going forward. So I'm going to trade Dwight Howard, and then I'll probably see you guys at the rotation. All right, in this last trade, we're going to be taking on Clarkson's contract and J.R. Smith's contract. So they're going to unload the contracts onto us, and they get Dwight Howard for 1 year to play next to LeBron James, as LeBron James did stay. So we're going to be making this trade. Maybe Dwight Howard come over, protect the paint for LeBron James, and make that team just a little bit better. I'm not sure how realistic that is, but I thought it could, be a trade that might happen. Of course, like I said, this isn't a predicting the offseason. We're not predicting anything. That was just, I think, a trade that could make sense in a way. But I'm going to go ahead and just skip to the rotation, and I'll see you guys there when I got the rotation figured out. All right, guys, so this will be the rotation for season number 1. Jordan Clarkson will be the starting point guard. Malik Monk will be the starting 2 guard. Andrew Wiggins will be the starting small forward. Frank Kaminsky, the power forward to stretch the floor. Cody Zeller will be the starting center. Not sure how much I like that. Jeremy Lamb will be the 6th man. Nicholas Batum will also come off the bench. Hernangomez, MKG, and Tyus Jones. So that is a complete rotation. Let's just see how it goes for this first season. I actually ended up sending Wendell Carter Jr. to the G League just so he would get a little bit better going into next season. And then hoping that he'll be great going into next season, like I said. I'm going to turn trades off. No trades will be happening. Simulate to the end of the season. See how we do. And I hope we actually have our pick. Let me see if we do. I think we have our pick. The Hornets, yes, we do. We do have our pick, so that's cool. Hopefully, we don't win a lot. I don't really want to win a lot, but hopefully we do good. And Andrew Wiggins has a decent season on a new team, I hope. 39-43, that is a lottery record. I want to be in the lottery right now. I do not want to be facing the Toronto Raptors in the first round. That is not where I want this team. Wiggins put up 18 points, which is better than last year, but like I said, I would still love to see more out of him. Malik Monk, 12 points, which isn't bad, up to 74, and then Jordan Clarkson had 11. Nicholas Batum had 10, and Frank Kaminsky had 10 as well. Jeremy Lamb almost had 10 off the bench, and Cody Zeller had 8. Hernangomez, 7. Yeah, all right. So now we're finished our Hornets first round. Don't really care. Let's see if we can beat them. And we get, we are forcing a game 7, and we lose, which is fine. I wasn't really too worried about it. But the playoff stats, Wiggins stepped up, averaged 24 points. Okay, I love to see that. So hopefully Wiggins improves like that next season. I would love to see that. So this is where we got to make the team at least better. A lot of more contracts will be up, so maybe we'll have some cap space. And the Wizards win the championship. Okay, with John Wall. Cool to see. It's always great to not see the Warriors win. League meetings, project, and then the draft lottery. Like I said, we won't have a good pick. We have the, what pick do we have? We have the 15th pick right outside the lottery, so not bad. Logan Schmidt, assistant coach, not too worried about that. The NBA draft, let's see. Should we, no, I'm not even going to draft actually, because I always hate this draft class. It's not my favorite. 2019 draft class is pretty horrible, honestly. Zion Williamson's like the only good player you can get out here. Maybe I'm sleeping on someone else. Who is Bol is pretty good. Who else is out here? I believe it'll improve next year, but I mean, RJ Barrett, yeah, I can't sleep on him. Yeah, a lot of these guys just don't, I'm not a big fan of this draft class. It's just not very good. But the player stats, Wiggins, all right, so we can build on that. Blake Monk, would love to see him. Maybe I should have assigned him to the G League as well. That probably would have been beneficial. But J.R. Smith, we're renouncing you right now. Jeremy Lamb, probably going to renounce you as well. And Mike James, and I will bring back Dwayne Bacon. And as far as the contract situation goes, we still probably aren't going to have cap space, which does suck. But let's see if we can improve the team somehow. I mean, the 15th pick. How valuable is this 15th pick? Because can I technically unload one of these contracts? Now, Wendell Carter Jr. is going to be awesome next year, which I'm glad. Frank Kaminsky, great. And then I extended him actually. So, Will Hernangomez, I extended him as well. KG. So I extended all these guys, but that's not really affecting the cap problem right now because they're all on team options right now. But Cody Zeller, Clarkson, Wiggins, and Batum. Okay, Wiggins is going to stay, but Batum's contract, it's just a grind in my gears, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, what could I really unload? What could I give away? I mean, MKG, no one's going to want to take on MKG. Hernangomez, I mean, I could trade Wendell Carter Jr. just to get rid of Batum's contract if I really needed to. Like, is that something I should do? Should I do that since we have Frank Kaminsky? I don't really want to, but I actually might end up having to do that because, man, Batum's contract is just not going to help us out in any way. But even if I do get rid of Wiggins' contract, that's not really any guarantee I'm going to have any money to do anything. Or not Wiggins, Batum's contract, there's not really any guarantee I'm going to be able to do anything still. So it kind of sucks. I mean, I guess we gave Frank Kaminsky an extension, which I could have just let him walk if I really needed to. But fortunately, I did not. So probably going to have to keep Batum here realistically. I'm going to might have to find a realistic way to trade him. A team that will take him on. He only has 2 years left on his contract. Yes, he will probably accept that player option, but I'm going to decide what I should do with this draft pick. Maybe I can figure out how I can trade Batum away or something. I'll get right back with you. Alright guys, so I think the way I could possibly make this work is if the Clippers were able to get rid of DeAndre Jordan's contract, which is up to 4 years, and DeAndre Jordan's going to be way bad when it gets into the last year of his contract. We get but does this really make sense for the Hornets? No, it does not. So maybe I shouldn't do something like this. Maybe I should go back. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Because, like, for the Hornets going forward, DeAndre Jordan is not somebody you'd want to pay. So you really just want to get rid of him for, like, maybe I don't know, man. Just to make it realistic, it's hard. It's definitely hard to make stuff realistic. But, like I said, Rudy Gobert. But I think that the Hornets should probably be losing this trade in a way because DeAndre Jordan's going to be like 34 years old when his contract is up. And he's getting paid $43 million in the last year of his contract. So that would be absolutely not good to be paying that guy that much money. But then there's the Bulls, and they want to offer the 10th pick, which I don't think is fair. I don't think we should fleece them and get their 10th pick for that. I think what we should do is look at what they got. And they want to take on Batum's contract. And, I mean, if they take on Batum's contract, I might as well take on Felicio for them. So they get rid of Felicio's contract at least. They'll have Batum. And then I definitely need to throw in more for them to just take on Batum. So let me throw them my 15th pick as well. So now they have 2 picks in the NBA draft. They'll take on Nicholas Batum's contract for 2 years, which they probably won't be ready to compete anyway until Batum is officially gone. So they get Frank Kaminsky and a 15th pick. So that is the gain from them. And we just get Cristiano Felicio, which is okay, I guess. I mean, not much really you can ask for. I mean, we could have gotten Sean Kilpatrick if we wanted, but nope. It's going to go ahead and take on Cristiano Felicio for them. So we unload Batum and Frank Kaminsky's contract, but mostly Batum's contract. So that is awesome. Get rid of Batum's contract. But now when you look at the cap space, we have about 19 million in cap space, which is good. So we can actually do something with our lives now. So let me skip over the NBA draft now that we don't have a pick. And let me see. Nothing for rookie signing. Player options, Malik Monk, Dwayne Bacon. Definitely want to bring those guys back. And then qualifying offers, none. And moratorium day. All right, so now what we got to look at is we have Jordan Clarkson and Tyus Jones at our point guards. We have Malik Monk as the starting 2 guard. We got Andrew Wiggins, MKG, Wendell Carter Jr. I would like him to start at power forward. And then Cody Zeller and Hernan Gomez are our centers. And Wendell Carter Jr. right now is fed up, but he'll get over it. Anyway, Felicio is also another center we got. So as much as I want to get rid of Cody Zeller as well, but I think what we really need out of everything, Clarkson is an okay point guard. It's either a point guard or a center. If I can get a steal for a point guard or a center out here, then I'm going to do it. So how much cap space do I have? Terry Rozier actually would not be about 22 million in cap space. That would actually be a nice signing if we could get Terry Rozier to be our point guard going forward. Give him like a 5-year deal with Andrew Wiggins to build around those two. Maybe that's something we could do, and have Clarkson come off the bench maybe, and Tyus Jones or Clarkson hit the starting 2 guard or the backup 2 guard, or start him, or whatever we want to do, because Clarkson mostly does come off the bench. So I think I'm liking that idea. And then Cody Zeller is a contract the Hornets can work. All right, so Terry Rozier, that is the goal here. Let's get Terry Rozier. I mean, Malcolm Brogdon would be nice too, but Kemba Walker, don't want to bring him back. As far as centers go, Karl Towns, Jokic, it's just not the right time. I mean, I don't think the Timberwolves are going to let Towns walk, and Jokic probably is going to be back with the Nuggets. Hassan Whiteside is up there in age. You don't want to grab him. So I think Terry Rozier makes all the sense in the world here, but the problem is we're going to have to pay him a lot of money to get him away from the Boston Celtics, because they usually match. So I'm going to offer him as much money as I can, not like crazy amount, but I'm offering 21 mil for 4 years. I'm gonna give him a long deal. I want Terry Rozier, and he's been beasting in the playoffs, and I think he deserves a fat contract, and he's gonna be 29 years old when his contract is up. So let's see if the Boston Celtics are willing to match that, and they do not. So welcome to the team, Terry Rozier. Now we have Terry Rozier as our starting point guard, so we can do this. Jordan Clarkson moved to 2 guard. We could either start him, but I think I'm gonna still start Malik Monk just for long-term purposes. And let's go ahead and make sure we lock up Terry Rozier. That's probably gonna be the only free agency signing we get. So now Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, and Andrew Wiggins are gonna be the players to build around. We got Wendell Carter Jr. as well. Clarkson probably won't re-sign him after the season. If I'm the Hornets, I wouldn't re-sign him. You gotta find a way to get rid of Cody Zeller if you can, because you need a better center going forward. Maybe you just don't do good this year. I don't know. And you figure it out. But I am actually really glad we just got Terry Rozier. That is a nice signing for the Hornets going forward. If you give him a long-term deal to match him up with Wiggins, that is just great. That's great for you. Wiggins goes up to an 86. Wendell Carter Jr. is an 81 now. Clarkson is an 81. Terry Rozier is an 80. And then, yeah, so you got a good team going forward, which I can't be happier with. So, training camps, let's throw untapped potential at Wendell Carter Jr. probably, or honestly, Terry Rozier. We only have one. Let's throw this at, let's throw it at Terry Rozier. Let's make this man as great as we can. So now we know what we got to do. So now that we have Wiggins, okay, so Clarkson, you're probably still going to hit the bench, my friend. I'm going to have you as the 6th man, though, for sure. And I don't need to do a 10-man rotation now. I only need to do a 9-man rotation. Clarkson, you're going to be the 6th man. Cody Zeller, they got Wendell Hernan Gomez starting, which is fine. I really don't care which one starts. They're not the greatest. But Cody Zeller, you're going to hit the bench for Malik Monk. You're going to get around... You're going to probably get around 22 minutes. MKG's probably get at 19. Tyus Jones, 13. And then let's do this. Malik Monk, want you getting as much minutes as possible. Clarkson's got 30 minutes, so that's fine with me. Terry Rozier, he's got 29. Let's get his minutes up there a little bit more, because he is going to be a big part of this team. So Terry Rozier, let's get you up to like 34 or something like that. Works for me. Wendell Carter will be a big part of the team as well. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do Wiggins. But Terry Rozier will be the second scoring option. Then it's going to be Malik Monk. Although, let's just do this. Terry Rozier and Wiggins. All right, so let's just leave it like that. Pick and roll offense, which is fine. Neutral play through star. Get to the basket. Get shooters open. I mean, yeah, we're kind of a three-point shooting team, I would say. I mean, Wendell Carter Jr., I think, can shoot the 3-ball. Could be wrong, though. But we're going to just do play through star. Let's do that. So Andrew Wiggins and Terry Rozier. Hopefully it goes well. I'm trusting Andrew Wiggins this year big time. I'm going to go ahead and turn trades off. Simulate to the end of the season. Let's see how this team does with Wiggins and Scary Terry. Alright, so at the end of the season, we did finish as the 8th seed, which is cool. Wish it would have been better, but I mean, what can you do? Wendell Carter Jr. is on the all-rookie first team, though. That is cool. It is his rookie season. So player stats, Wiggins had 24, which is what I love to see. Terry Rozier 16, Malik Monk 12, 11 for Clarkson, and 9 for Wendell Carter Jr. and 8 rebounds. So that's awesome. Willie Hernan-Gomez with 8 and 7. So we are the 8th seed, but I really think we're a scary 8th seed, and Wiggins is an 88 overall, 82 for Terry Rozier. I really think we're a scary 8th seed. So let's just see. We're facing the Washington Wizards. Why did the Wizards win the championship last year? Did they get someone really good? Let me figure it out. Nope. Pretty much same team, except for Mitchell Robinson's on the team now, and Ilyasova, Ron Baker. I mean, I think we could potentially upset this team. I don't know. That's just me, though. We're up 1-0. They even it up. They're up 2-1, and we even it up. Can we go up 3-2? We are down 3-2. I honestly think we might be able to get the upset here. I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling. Let's see if we can do it, though. We got to complete the upset, and looks like we're forcing the game 7. 25 for Wiggins, 17 and 17 and 14. Awesome. Bradley Beal. But we are on their home court this time. Let's see if we can upset them once again. Hopefully we can. I think this could be an upset, guys. And it doesn't look like it we actually got blown out in game 7, which sucks. Wiggins did not play very well. 9 of 19. Would love to see him play a little bit better than that. John Wall with 16 and 13. Otto Porter led the way. But that's it for me, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. And, of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Enjoy you guys' weekend. And this is Crushables. And I'm saying peace.